welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be like this really weird one because do you guys think Pokemon is going to do the right thing and cancel all these borders? I mean, we've heard rumors that, they have been cancelled, but apparently there's another rumor saying that it was a rumor made up by the borders to try and avoid the whole situation. Oh yeah, our orders got cancelled, move on, blah blah blah. But we haven't heard anything from Pokemon, and it's been nearly 2 days, and I'm a little suspicious about it, in my opinion, because I mean, Pokemon could just say GG and move on to the next. Do you think Pokemon really care? I mean, they got their orders in, regardless of how those orders were picked up. Do you still think Pokemon would care? I mean, they did say it was 42,000 pairs. I'm thinking it's like shoes. 42,000 boxes, orders that were, to me, that just sounds like very small numbers. Although, to be fair, that's orders between US and the UK. There's nowhere these orders would have been out of stock for just that much. Because I'm pretty sure pre-orders for ETBs have been a lot higher for other sets. I believe Mega Evolution was a lot more than what 42,000 is. So yeah, I'm a little, convoluted in whether or not is Pokemon going to do the right thing, or they're just not going to care and move on. Because here in the UK, they did show up as sold out here, 10 hours later or something. They showed up as pictures, but when you clicked on it, you couldn't actually access it. It was just giving you an error. But you could see the ETB, the booster box, and the booster bundle. But it was all showing out of stock. But now it's been removed, so we're still waiting on whether or not Pokemon is actually going to do the pre-orders. Because, I mean, there was no queue. It was essentially backdoored already by borders. As you can see on this picture, they were able to check out 2 items of each product, which is not too bad. I do like it. I do like the fact that they're increasing the stock numbers. I know a lot of people will be a lot angry about it because it just means, stock will just get diminished really, really quick. And, the sellout times, it'd be a lot more harder to cop something if there's more quantity, availability. A little interesting, okay? So I believe this was something that I saw in the PokeBeach article. So this is what it remains unclear if the Pokemon Center cancelled the group's early orders in private messages. In private messages shown by one of the groups, I've been told another staff member just tell everyone orders got cancelled to stop people talking about it. But then shortly after, screenshots began to circulate of alleged cancellation. Now, I did see those alleged screenshots, and but those could have been just screenshots from other products, if you get what I mean, from previous sets. I know Destined Rivals had a massive cancellation wave. I don't know about Black Ball White Flare, but I know Destined Rivals did with the ETBs. Because I remember everyone saying, I remember a situation where everyone's ETBs got cancelled, but then all of a sudden reappeared. But people could have just, used those and just edited the screenshots. I mean, some look legit, but we don't know. There's been no word. And I'm telling you right now, there are people that I know in Discords that use this particular bot. I'm not even sure why they're advertising it, but their orders haven't been cancelled. So to me, it seems like Pokemon just do not care. And it's a bit scary if that's the case, because these same botters and botter groups could just do this for the next set and the next set after, and then the 30th anniversary, and then if Pokemon don't care, as long as they're getting their orders in, regardless of how it comes, how legitimate it is, it's definitely going to put a lot of people off. It's going to make the community very angry. I know a lot of people are being angry already, and people have been saying, oh yeah, send messages to Pokemon and tell them to cancel all their orders and ban their IPs, etc. But if you know how botting works, essentially it's they have unique IP addresses and stuff. Pokemon, it'll just cost a lot of money on Pokemon's end to try and ban all these users. You could ban a postcode, but there's so many people in the postcode, it's really difficult to precisely ban a particular, an account. To me, I'm not really sure. I'm very confused. I don't know if we're going to see it. Like I said, we did have actually a notification today about the implementation here in the UK, because it didn't say the announcement that European was getting delayed, but apparently we're not getting delayed, releasing at the same time. So we got a massive short wave because we're delayed on Mega Evolution to the 10th of October. Then 4 weeks and 3 days 4 weeks and like 4 days. That's like another set. It's so much like Pokemon fatigue. I feel like there's going to be a massive Pokemon fatigue, but I feel like the set, like I said, it's a small set. It might not have many stock in comparison to like some of the bigger sets. And I'm a bit scared because that Charizard box that we're looking at right now is looking pretty sexy. And I do not want to be in a situation where I'm forced to spend 300 quid just because I need this Charizard box. It is so sexy as hell. Honestly, Charizard fans, you're eating. Some of the reasons why I feel like Pokemon might obviously not care about this, one of the reasons was... Now, I don't know. If anyone who is a business, let me know in the comments if you are a business. But if you have like a Shopify website, like I don't know if Pokemon has contracts with the banks and stuff. If like someone makes an order, a couple of days later they want to cancel the order, should we say, and you cancel the order, you have to pay the bank charge fees or something, right? Credit card fees or etc. Like, if Pokemon have to cancel all these orders, does that mean that they're going to lose so much money in just cancellation fees? I know Pokemon is a billion-dollar company, and it might seem like a drop in the ocean to them, but it's still money to them at the end of the day. If Pokemon have to, like, pay a charge fee for, like, even though the pre-orders are zero, I don't get it. I don't know if they're still getting charged for it because they have to, like, cancel the credit card fee. I don't know how it works, but, because it's so strange because it being a pre-order is like, well, you're not paying anything, but you're still using the card to check out, if you get what I mean. So unless Pokemon do get cancellation fees if they have to cancel orders, you know, do you think they'll care about 42,000 orders to cancel minus the 1 to 3% fee on that? I feel like if it's 42,000 orders, it's probably in the region of like 10 to 20 to 30 million dollars probably in pre-orders. Obviously, like, divide that by the 42,000 and the percentage, but I don't know. Like, that's one of my theories that I'm thinking. Like, another thing, we haven't had any updates. Like, you think we knew we had the schedule, it was ready to drop. We've not had any updates in regards to it. Are Pokemon like, embarrassed? They could bring an announcement just that pre-orders will be delayed for another week while we saw the situation out. Like, there's no... I feel like there's no backlash to it. Even if they did an announcement, there's more backlash them being quiet than them actually putting an announcement out and saying, don't worry, we're going to make things right, etc. blah blah blah. I feel like that they should be doing that, but like I said, I know it's only been a few days and you know it could take a while. I feel like Pokemon right now in like constant meetings regarding what the hell just happened, and like their dev team and something, and like probably in like constant like meetings regarding what the fuck just happened, if you get what I mean. So they're definitely got a lot of shit on their hands at the moment. That's probably the reason, in my opinion, why it's taken so long for these pre-orders to come out again. They'll probably have like an investigation going on right at the moment on like what the hell just happened and how are they gonna like rectify it, because I feel like, you know, being able to buy orders without it even showing, and like they found it in the code, like it's gonna take some time, and I feel like it's gonna heavily delay the pre-order system. It might even delay the actual release, which is due to come out on what, November 14th. So yeah, interesting. Like I said, I really, I know a lot of people would want this as well. I want this as well. I think it looks cool. I love the promo for the Charcadet looks cool. He's like watching a UFC fight. It looks so cool. And yeah, I just need as many as I can. Please, for the love of God, Pokemon, cancel the orders and let me pre-order. I'll make another video in regards to whether or not they'll do pre-orders. And if you did manage to like stay around, then watch the video. Leave a like, subscribe, do all cool stuff, as it really does help out. We're on 673 subscribers. We're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. I want to try and reach that by the end of the year. If we can do that by the end of the year, if this is something that you like listening to, be sure to subscribe. It is free after all. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in another video.